Hi, I'm Dr. Marcia Sirota, and the other day I was having lunch with a friend and we had such a good time that when I got home I was reflecting on how great it is to have fun and how so many of us have had very little fun in the past few years with COVID. There's been so much stress and loss and deprivation. So why do we need to have more fun? Well, fun is not a frivolous thing. In fact, fun is incredibly important for our overall well-being. It's good for our emotional well-being and also our physical well-being. And I'll explain why. Well, it's obvious that we need to have a balance in life. And in fact, Freud used to say that the perfect life included a balance of work, love, and play. And fun would be in that latter category of play. And why do we need to have fun? Well, because that is part of having the balanced life. So what is fun actually? Fun is not sitting and watching TV. It's not posting photos online. It's not doom scrolling. Fun is more of an active, engaged kind of a thing. We need to go out and do something or be engaged in some way in order to have fun. Fun can be being creative, it can be being social, it can be having a great conversation over a lunch like I did the other day, it can be a dinner party, it can be going for a walk with a friend, or even going for a walk in nature on your own, hiking. It can be any kind of athletic activity, whether alone or in a group. And it can be anything that's really enjoyable, including coloring or like walking your dog. Throwing a ball at your dog in the park can be fun. So whatever you see as fun, as long as it's not this passive activity where you're just sitting and passively absorbing, or you're doing some kind of online activity, which is not very fun conducive, it's more compulsive. And now I wanted to talk about why fun is so important for us. So let's talk about the physiological benefits of fun. The first thing that fun does is it decreases our stress hormones. It decreases the cortisol in our bodies. And cortisol is the hormone that's directly related to aging, to dementia, and to physical illness. So when we decrease the cortisol levels, we will age better, we will be less prone to dementia, and we will be less prone to a variety of physical illnesses. Even cortisol will decrease your bone density. So if you have less cortisol, you are less prone, for example, to osteoporosis. So it's very important to lower your cortisol levels, to have less stress, and having more fun equals having less cortisol in your bloodstream. Another thing that fun will do physiologically is it will increase the positive hormones in your body. For example, the endorphins and also oxytocin, which is the bonding hormone. So fun will make us feel happier and healthier. And in terms of the happiness element, fun will make us feel more joy and more peace and more of a sense of connectedness with others. If we're playing music with people, that will bond us. If we're doing some kind of sports activity with people, or having dinner together, or going for a walk with someone, all of those activities will make us feel more bonded and connected. Having fun with other people gives us a great sense of oneness and community. So fun with others is great for bonding, and fun on our own is great for joy and peace. And a lot of people get into this flow state when they're having fun. And flow is a very important state because we feel like we're just perfectly in the moment. We lose all track of time. And then when we come to our senses, we go, wow, where has the time gone? I've accomplished so much. I've had so much fun. And I didn't even have a sense of how much time was going by. So these flow states are greatly associated with having fun. And we need to have fun in our life because life can't just be about work. It can't just be about all our obligations and our duties. It can't be about all the difficulties we're having, all the losses and stresses, especially since COVID. We have to have that balance. And we don't have to spend a lot of money to have fun. We don't have to go on a vacation somewhere exotic to have fun, although that certainly can be fun. We can have simple kinds of fun. Going for a walk around our neighborhood can be fun. We can have fun getting out a coloring book and coloring. There can be very simple things that we can do to have fun. Playing cards with friends. I love to get together with some friends and we just all sit around the table and play card games and do all sorts of fun games. That is really fun. Fun can be cheap and cheerful, and it can also be, very exotic and exciting. It just depends on what you have the resources for and what is appropriate in the moment for you. So we don't have to be spending a lot of money, and we don't have to be going far away to have fun. We can have fun right here, right now, for very little money, if not nothing. And so it's really available to everyone. And we shouldn't feel guilty when we go have fun, because it's important for our well-being and it's important for our social connections. So if people feel like, oh no, I have to do more work, I have to do more work, well, that's not right. Like I said, Freud said that a perfect life is about work, love, and play. And play is so essential in having that perfect balanced existence. Of course, we need to work, we need to make a living, we need to support ourselves and our families. And of course, we need our love and our connections, but we also need to have fun. We need to have those moments of joy and abandon and creativity and just release, because that is going to make us much happier and physically healthier. So for all over well-being, we need to have more fun in our lives and find that balance, because right now, if you look at your life, I bet you there's a lot of work, there are a lot of duties and obligations, there might be some love, and there's probably very little fun. You know, some of the young people these days are better at having fun. I guess when we're young, we feel more entitled to it. But as we get older, as we settle down, we feel somehow less and less entitled to having fun. But we shouldn't, because fun is important for our well-being, and we should not feel bad about prioritizing fun. Obviously, we want to have that balance. We don't want to have more fun than work, because then we're not going to be able to have anything in our lives. But we want to have some fun. We want to make sure that we're having some fun in our lives most of the time. So we should carve out some time for fun every week if we can. And it doesn't have to be, like I said, exciting, exotic fun. It can be simple fun. Simple pleasures are great. Whether it's working on your novel, like I do, or spending time with your family, or patting your pets, or taking your dog for a walk to the park. Whatever you do for fun, make sure to carve out that time each week. And then if you want to have bigger fun, you know, you can load the family into the RV and go to Algonquin Park and go camping for a week for fun. Whatever works for you, whatever suits your budget and your needs, but make sure to have fun in your life and not to feel guilty about it, and not to feel that it's a waste of time, because it will provide you with great joy and meaning in your life. It will give you physical well-being and psychological well-being. Because right now, after we've gone through a few years of COVID and we've been so stressed and there's been so much difficulty and loss, we need to have that balance again. We need to have more fun, and we need to know that it's okay to pursue fun, not as our exclusive activities, but as part of our life. And by the way, fun has another added advantage. When we're having fun, we are less prone to addiction, because when we're filling ourselves up with activities that really are meaningful, and we get into that flow state, and we're enjoying it with other people, and we're feeling really a lot of joy, it takes our urges away. It takes away the urge to engage in any kind of addictive behavior. So we're more likely to be able to resist the urges and less likely to succumb to them when we're having more fun in our life. So that's another really great reason to go and have more fun, because when we have real fun, we're less likely to engage in activities that are what I call pseudo fun, like overeating or gambling. So we are more likely to do healthy things and less likely to do unhealthy things the more we add some fun into our lives. And like I said again, fun is not a passive activity, it's more active and engaged, and it can be anything that you like. So just find your fun. Whatever suits your purposes, it doesn't have to take a lot of time. You can have fun for a couple of hours, and that can be wonderful for you and just exactly what you need. So I recommend to everybody, find that balance in your life again. Seek it out. Make sure to prioritize all three important elements of a happy and fulfilled life: work, love, and play, i.e. more fun. I'm Dr. Marcia Sirota, talking to you today about the importance of fun. And if you want to learn more about fun, Catherine Price has just written a book called The Power of Fun, and she talks all about the value and the importance of having more fun in your life. Stay tuned for more content from me about mental health and wellness. I'll talk to you soon.